Hi guys, today we are going to learn about strip function. In our last video, we learned about the for loop and while loop and many of the other things. If you don't watch it, I give the playlist in description. Watch it and enjoy it. So, at the part today we are going to learn strip function. Strip function, with what we can do with this strip function, we can edit our text and replace our text and count our numbers or letters in the sentences. So that's why we need to use strip function. So you already know, all time I use GDP. Right, it's start. It's GDP online debugger, you know. So I started create a variable name text is equal welcome to coding with Python. Welcome to coding with Python. Okay, so at next we type print original comma text comma session. You already know session for new line. So when we run this, after selecting the language, it said original welcome to coding with Python. I add this column here. At next, I want to print it in uppercase. So the text dot, we want it dot upper. It's on small, upper want to be small because the strip functions always be small and at last have a brackets. So when we run now, original welcome to coding with Python, upper welcome to coding with Python. This one I want to change. Right. At that, I want to print the lower. So I easily copy that and paste it and type lower here. And always the lowest function is equal low. So when I run this, all the letters are low. And the same, we need to capitalize that. Capitalize. Text dot capitalize. The capitalize means the first letter in the sentence. In the sentence, the first letter is only the capital. This makes like that. So, the next one. Title means all the sentences, in the sentences all the words letter became capital. So I type this as title and run this. So now we can see welcome to coding with Python. All the first letter on each word became capital. So we want to swap case this. Swap case. So we can make print swap text dot swap. I already said you it in small and lastly have a bracket. So now when we run this, it's so an error. Swap case. Swap case. Not a swap, it's a swap case. And run this. Now all the capital letters became small and all the small letters became capital. When I change this to capital T W and run this T became small and this C became small, this W became small. What is in the original in capital, it is in small in swap case. This is a simple strip functions to edit a small text. And then we want to see how to replace print new line replace one. Text dot replace text dot replace. First we need to set what is the wanted word to search for replay, and the second word is what we are going to replace. So after running this program, it said welcome to coding with JavaScript. So this is the power of replace. And I also change the letter here like text is replace O to add mark and run this. Welcome, it became at to at coding or at with Python or at. So that is a replace function. So at then we want to run the original strip functions here to raise the spaces we doesn't need it. We use strip function. So I started coding for the strip function. I created variable academy equal space u for space. So and then I want to print new line without strip. That means the original. I want to put the original here, and like that I copy and paste that, and with strip, I guess it's academy.strip. That is a only small function that came with the no space in here. This is the original space when we do the comma here. But there's no space that in the original. In the original there was a biggest space here. So for that, like there was two were the variations of strip. That means L strip and R strip. L strip equals left strip, R strip equal right strip. And I want to enter the full stop mark to set where is the space ending, because all of them the space is always in black. There's a space, but it's can't show. So to that I print another and with L strip with L strip. So academy dot L strip plus dot. So when I run this, this space will be deleted, but this space is still here because the left space deleted, but the right space is here. So I want to make that also. So I want to big R strip. When we want to do the two at once, we want to make strip. When we want to do only the left, it's L strip. Only the right, that's R strip. And then you can find there is a space here and this done here. So after that, we came to the final stage for this video. That is the counting. We want to count text, letters and words. So I started set. So okay guys, I and my father went to market. So at first I want to count the number of. My father went to market 4 buy fish. 4 buy fish and 3 buy fish. So there was the first I want to calculate how many fish in this sentence. It's the new line. Count of apple, comma, text, cents, dot count. Bracket, we need to set the word within the bracket and double quotation mark, fish. So after I run this, we can see count of apple 2. I make count of apple is 2. So I want to same like to count the letter. U. Okay. So after I done this, there was the count of apple, count of U 2. But when I change this into M and this also to M, count of M is 2. And I yes, there was only one I here. So at next we want to calculate the word, but how we type like this, many of them think we want to set this as word, but this is wrong and this became an error at last. How we calculate the word is, we need to calculate the spaces between the sentences words, and we want to add number 1 because this word has this, has this, and all the words has a space in forward, but the I don't have it. So we need to enter the empty space here in the brackets, and lastly after the bracket +1. So we have the 14 words here. Words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is always right, and 14 letters here. So that's for today. Today we are learn about strip function and the edit function, upper, lower, capitalized, title, swap case, and replace function, and always the strip function, and the lastly count function. In our next video, we will learn about string function. What is it? I will tell in the next video. So that's for today. Please like my video and watch my last video to get a full start knowledge of the Python. And I already taught many of the sessions. There was 6 episodes in front. I get a playlist link in description. Watch it and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.